Pioneer Square is one of the city's oldest neighborhoods. It's a historic district. The history of Seattle is in many ways rooted here in this neighborhood, in the heart of downtown. The waterfront program has been making improvements in Pioneer Square to reconnect Pioneer Square to its waterfront, along with the rest of the waterfront park. Pedestrian improvements for people walking and rolling through this neighborhood on various east-west streets. So we're standing here on South Washington Street, and we're looking at the newly created landscaping areas that were made possible by this narrowing of the road. We created room for plants and places for people to walk. We've also got these timber salvage pilings. This is reminiscent of our 19th century historic waterfront, all the piers, all the timber structures, railroad trestles that were built in our waterfront, and they're charred with a Shoshugibon charring to represent the Great Seattle Fire. So we're trying to both educate, remind people of the indigenous history, and in particular those relationships with plants and the water. Here we are walking on Habitat Beach, which was built by the waterfront program and opened in 2023. That lets people interact with the water and get a little taste of the waterfront, but it also serves a really important marine function for habitat along our shoreline. The original shoreline came way into Pioneer Square, and this was an intertidal area. So both here on Washington Street and a block down on Main Street, we have this alley paving intended to represent that historic shoreline and how far it came inland. So here we're on the border between Occidental Park and South Main Street, and the at-grade crossing we created between the park and the mall. So as people walk across Main Street here, there isn't a curb. The street's at the same level as the park. Lane is very narrowed, making this a really comfortable crossing. It feels good to gather here. Seattle is hosting the World Cup in 2026, and I think everybody down here is excited. The Railroad Way plazas are these grand public plazas that really connect both Pioneer Square and the waterfront to our stadium districts, and I think are going to be great places for people to enjoy and have team spirit. We're really thankful to be able to deliver these improvements in this project. For the city, we're into creating public spaces for anyone to enjoy. Our charge is to create these great places and the ability for all these things to thrive, and I think we've done that.
Watch CityStream Tuesday nights at 7 on the Seattle channel, or find us anytime online at seattle.gov.